Hey everyone, Dancentral back again. I thought this would only be 2 parts long, but it's looking like it's going to be 3 parts. Don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I don't know if any of you enjoy seeing me talk for ages and ages. But yeah, if you want to watch this part, then please do. Otherwise, fair enough. So we've just spoken about House of the Dead Overkill. As I was saying, there's a lot of swearing in it, so if any of you out there get offended easily, just to give you the heads up, I possibly wouldn't recommend playing this because they do go a bit overboard. Other than that, the game is quite fun, very tricky, but if you're willing to give it a go and kind of give it your best shot, then go for it. So we're nearly there, guys. So next game is a game called Red Steel. Now my brother bought this as opposed to me getting games. Excuse me. So I haven't really sort of played it much, but it's a really good game. I think it's quite similar to Resident Evil, and they have released Red Steel 2. So whether or not my brother will get that or not, I don't know. But me personally, I wouldn't buy it. Not because I wouldn't like it, but because I'm more into kind of the Mario, Sonic, kind of platformer games. But yeah, it's a really good game. If you like your Resident Evil games, then like Ty's Wayne does, for example, then definitely give this one a go because it is a good game. I can see why it would be, liked by a lot of people. So there's that one, and then there's this one, guys, Resident Evil: The Umbrella Chronicles. Now this is a really interesting idea because they basically turned it into a shooter game where it plays basically like, say, Confidential Mission Force on the Dreamcast or Time Crisis on the PS1. What I'm trying to get at is a lot of the Resident Evil games are where you kind of they're not all zombies aren't coming at you all the time. So basically, House of the Dead, for example, on this game they are. They kind of, for the Wii version, they made it into kind of a shoot 'em up where they're constantly coming at you. You just have to shoot them all the time. Whereas in the normal Resident Evil games on the PlayStation, you have to kind of walk around and you take your time and you have to go through random corridors and stuff. Which I thought was a really good idea because it makes it really fun. It makes it a lot more fast paced. They have released another game. I can't remember what it's called, but they have released a sequel to this on the Wii, which is probably just more of the same, really. But it's a really good game. It's one of the Resident Evil games that I can get on with the best, because with a lot of the other ones, I'm kind of like, where have I got to go? What am I doing? I really have to think about it. But this one is a really good addition to the Resident Evil series. And then the last game I've got, guys, I have got Wii Sports, the first one, but I haven't got it in this kind of casing. It's like a really small square thing, but I have got that. I saw it the other day, and I can't think where it's gone. But anyway, I've got that as well. And then this last game, guys, updated from the Dreamcast version of the game, Samba de Amigo. Now this is a really fun game. Again, if you like music games where you have to move about, so music games, dance games, basically if you like Just Dance on the Wii, there's a high chance you'll like this as well. Basically, rather than actually doing proper dance moves, if any of you don't know what Samba de Amigo is like, you basically have 5 circles kind of scattered about in like a hexagon on the screen. And what you do is you have tiny blue balls that come out of the centre of this kind of hexagon, and they go into whichever one they want to. It's all random. And then as soon as they hit each circle in the outer bit, like the hexagon shape, then you hit that part with your hand with the Wii remote. So I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but if you can see the back there, sorry if it's quite dark. So there you go. You've got basically, that's the 2 players. So you've got 2 of them there, and basically you have balls that start in the centre of that, and they go outwards towards all of them in turn. And basically, just as it's about to hit each one of them, you move your hand in that direction towards that one, and you hit it with the Wii remote. And it's so much fun. There's a lot of upbeat songs in there, like sort of dance-ish tracks. And there's like also songs like Hot, 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 for example, is on there. And it's just a really fun game. And you have tons of fun with it as a family as well. I've already had a Wii night with my family where they all came round and we played this, and we just had such a laugh. It was brilliant. So if you like Just Dance, then I'm sure you'll like this. Maybe Footloose 20005, you may like this as well. So yeah, that's all the games, guys. Now I'm just going to show you a few accessories I've got in case you're possibly interested. Now this came with my Wii. It is the sports pack. It's actually really good. I got my Wii with the first Wii Sports, and this. It was kind of a bundle. It was kind of the sports bundle, I think it was. And basically, you got one of these as a spare, which goes around the Wii remote. That's always good. Oh, okay, you get two of them, so another one. And then you get like these sports things. So basically, I won't get them all out, but this is basically a bat. So if you're playing like baseball, then you'd use that, in a sense. That goes on your Wii remote so you can play tennis. But in order to attach them to your Wii remote, guys, you have to use this thing here. Make sure you've got this, otherwise it won't work. And all you do is you put your Wii remote inside it. I know a lot of you out there probably already know how to do this, but just in case some of you out there don't have a Wii or you're thinking of getting one and you're not sure how it works, and then all you do then is you take the end of it and it just screws on. Like so, and there you go. You've got a tennis racket. My dog's down there watching me, probably thinking, what on earth is he doing? I wouldn't blame you, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, golf one, so just stand there, side on, whack it. And also, guys, it comes with another wheel. It's a bit different to the proper official Mario Kart Wii wheel, in that it's got a gap at the top, rather than a full circle. But it's great to have as a spare wheel, so that if two of you play, one of you can use the official Mario Kart wheel, and the other one can use this one. I've also got 3 Wii remotes. I've only got 2 to hand, the other one's around somewhere. So this is like as they would come when you buy them. And this one's got the addition of what's called the Nintendo Wii Motion Plus, which is why it looks longer. Basically, it's a kind of a cube. It's a cube that connects to the bottom of the Wii remote. And all it does is it makes your reading of the Wii remote to the sensor bar more accurate. So without it, if you're trying to move around, it will move around fine, but sometimes it can get a bit awkward, and like the further back you sit as well, the less likely it is to read your movements. With the Motion Plus, you can go back a bit further before it says no, don't go back anymore. And it means that if you're at a bit of an awkward angle, it will still read fine, and it's just a bit more comfortable, and you know that you can kind of sit how you want to sit, and it will still read fine. I've also got, guys, a charger kit, which I bought from Woolworths, if you can see there. Which obviously has gone into liquidation now, but yeah, I bought it from there when it was around. And basically, guys, it's a charger that charges your Wii remotes in here, and then this is not to charge your nunchuck, because you don't charge nunchucks, obviously. But it's basically there, you can just sit them in there if you want to kind of keep them neat and tidy. And I've got 2 nunchucks, but I've only got 1 to hand. So a lot of games don't even work unless you've got a nunchuck, but normally you buy them separately and they're quite expensive. But then again, that's how they make their money. But yeah, some games you have to have a nunchuck. But yeah, I've got 2 of them. I've also got a Wii Classic controller. Now I'm so glad they released this, because for those of us that prefer to play a game just sitting there with a proper joypad, giving you a more retro feel, you can buy this. And basically this connects to the bottom of the Wii remote. And normally you just let the Wii remote lie on the floor, just so it's connected and gives it power. You can just sit there playing it with a proper joypad as if you was on the Xbox or the Mega Drive even. So that's great for the retro games like that want a more classic feel when playing their Wii. So I've got that as well, guys. And then lastly, I've got 2 GameCube controllers, because I'm sure all of you know by now, you can play GameCube games on your Wii, which is fantastic, because I don't own a Nintendo GameCube, but it means I can now buy Nintendo GameCube games, because I can just play them on the Wii. And obviously you can't play GameCube games on the Wii with a Wii remote, because the GameCube games don't support the Wii controller because it came out before. So you have to use these, obviously. And basically the Wii console has GameCube controller ports in the top, which is an absolutely amazing idea. I'm so glad they did that. And then you can sit there playing your GameCube games on your Wii. So I've got 2 of them, just so that me and my brother can play like Super Smash Bros. Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee, for example, on the Wii. I still get to enjoy it. Here is my Wii console itself. It's standing up. You can have it lying down. As I said before, in the top, you've got controller ports. I don't know how well you can see that, for your Nintendo GameCube, so you can play your GameCube games on. And over here, you've got memory card ports, so you can put a GameCube memory card in the top, so that when you're playing GameCube games on your Wii, you can save your game. Otherwise, who'd want to play GameCube games and get very far if you can't then save your game? Okay, so there we go, guys. I really hope you found that enjoyable. I hope you all don't mind that it went into 3 parts. But I have got quite an extensive Wii collection, and it was a little bit overdue, but I just hadn't had the time up until now to do it. But yeah, I hope you don't mind that it's went into 3 parts. Let me know what you think, guys, and I'll see you in another video sometime, whether it's a collection video, or gameplay vid, or playthrough, whichever. But anyway, I will see you sometime for another video. Thanks a lot for watching.